Do you ever wonder how to eat healthy on a budget? How you can feed a family of 4 or more without mortgaging your house? Well, stay tuned because that's what we're going to talk about today. Hi everyone, Kristen Westcott here from KristenWestcott.com. Welcome to this video. Today I'm going to teach you what affordable, healthy foods to keep in your kitchen at all times. I've taught dozens of busy moms how to use this method, and one of my clients actually saved enough money in the first month to buy herself a new kitchen tool using these tips. So don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell beside it so you can get notified when I post new videos or go live. Healthy food often gets the reputation of being expensive and out of reach. And when you waltz into Whole Foods, you can see registers flashing $300 totals, and they're walking out with only 2 brown bags of groceries. It can feel like it's impossible to feed your whole family healthy foods reasonably. So how do you eat healthfully without a second mortgage for a grocery budget? You might be surprised to know that there are many affordable healthy food options out there that are ideal for stocking your kitchen at all times to help you make healthy meals at home. And while prices might fluctuate depending on where you live, you'll find that these items are around about $2, give or take. So there are no more excuses for not keeping healthy foods in your home. So the first one I want to talk about is brown rice. Brown rice is a versatile and healthy side. It gives you all of those necessary whole grains that you need. And it's a really easy swap to make. You can just replace white rice and processed carbs with the brown rice to round out your meals. And you can even get brown rice in the bulk aisle in any store. And you can store it in an airtight container and be able to get more bang for your buck. A lot of the stores will allow you to bring your own containers in there. You get them weighed ahead of time at the front of the store, and then you go and actually fill your container directly. So this does a couple of things. It saves the plastics in the environment. It helps you not have to transfer it when you get home, which saves you a lot of time when you're already busy. And it's just right there, ready to go at your fingertips, lined up in the jar neatly so that it doesn't get hidden at the back of your pantry. So the next healthy option is frozen vegetables. And frozen veggies lock in the nutrients because they're frozen at their peak of freshness, which means that they can be as nutritious as fresh veggies, even if those veggies happen to not be in season. So they're really great for throwing together a quick side, making stews or soups or even casseroles. And they often go on sale frequently throughout the year, so you can kind of stock up on them during that time and keep a few of them set aside in your freezer for whenever you're going to need them. Okay, so the third one is old-fashioned oats. And I always recommend to the women I talk to buy the store brand of the old-fashioned oats because it really does save a lot of money. And the difference between the store brand versus maybe a product brand that you see on TV is really, really minuscule. And often that large brand actually bags and processes the store brand's food. So I recommend that you do this to save a lot of money because old-fashioned oats are really healthy and filling. They're a great breakfast staple. And then you can take what you saved on these old-fashioned oats and maybe splurge on some organic fresh berries to top up your oatmeal to have breakfast with, or maybe to pop into your lunch for that afternoon sweet treat that you need that's a little bit more healthy than some of the other alternatives you might be tempted to reach for, the vending machine you might be hitting up down the hallway. So the next one I want to talk about is fresh bagged leafy greens. And I know with all the outbreaks of E. coli surrounding romaine lettuce, choosing bagged up leafy greens like spinach and kale can often be seen as a better solution. Plus, they're really inexpensive and they are actually quite healthy. You can use bagged leafy greens to make salads, or you can blend them into smoothies. You can cook them up with eggs, pop them into soups. So many new Instant Pot recipes I'm trying out now that call for some of these leafy greens and so much more. One of the things I like to do is I will blend them ahead of time. I have a really high-powered blender. And if you put the greens in with your liquid, whatever it's going to be, whether you're doing water or dairy product alternative or juice of any kind. So add your liquid in with the greens, blend it up on high, and then what I'll do is I'll actually use my ice cube trays and freeze my greens, my pre-blended greens, into ice cube trays. And that way, whenever I'm ready to actually make a smoothie, I have my greens already pureed and really, really smooth. Because sometimes if you just pop them into your blender with everything else, you sometimes will have a stray leaf or something that's a little bit chunky that can maybe trigger a gag reflex. And so I find if I do this ahead of time and then freeze them in those ice cube chunks, then when I'm popping them back into a blender or just letting them melt in a smoothie, I can manage to get those greens in a lot more frequently throughout the day without always having to have them in a salad or something like that as well. So that's another tip for you. So the next affordable healthy tip that I want to talk to you about today is picking fruits that last. You know, some fruits last a lot longer than others, and they also can be quite expensive, the ones that last a shorter amount of time. So while a small container of fresh organic blueberries might run you around $8 and last you only a day or two, you can get a 5-pound bag of navel oranges that will cost you $5 and last all week. So I want to challenge you to kind of have a look at what kind of fruits it is that you're buying and maybe make a couple of switches to these fruits that last longer throughout the week. Things like apples, oranges, pears, pineapple, melons, if they're in season, are all great options for these inexpensive, long-lasting fruits to kind of keep around your kitchen. And if you keep these things around, then when life throws you a curveball, you'll still be able to eat nutritiously and deliciously on an affordable budget as well. Okay, so now you know how to keep healthy eating affordable. And if you're interested in learning more tips and tricks to help you stay healthy while balancing all the pieces of your life, be sure to join my Facebook group. It's called Working Mom, Thriving Mom, and you can find the link below this video. Now, I want to hear from you. How do you keep healthy foods in the kitchen without breaking the bank? Leave a comment below and let me know. And if you thought this video was helpful, don't forget to hit the like button below, subscribe to my channel, and hit that little bell so you get notified when I post new videos or go live. And if you know any other ladies that are struggling to eat healthy on a budget, please share this video with them through any social media channel so that they can benefit from this information too. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.